Okay.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, I've came off Facebook for a little while, Wendy, but
I
before I did,
know.
yeah. I just disappear sometimes. I do this. But yeah, the last sort of thing I saw from you, there was, I don't know if it was a post or a comment, but it was something like, oh, Wendy's gone poof. I was like, oh,
I did. I did go poof.
did you?
I mean, I totally just, whew, I came apart even. Like I was really doing a microdose, so I thought.
Right.
What? No other way. So it was perfect. I literally watched myself melt, and it wasn't scary.
Yay, it's not scary.
Like a big bang, and it was just,
Mm.
it really sucked when I came back together.
Oh,
Gravity hit, but I literally saw like all the phases of my life. Like the hair was turning white. I was totally decaying, the whole death thing. But it wasn't scary. It was like so fascinating. And it felt so freaking free. And so for a while, like the me was gone. Wendy came back and sucked her down. But for a while, me was gone, and it was so nice.
So
Yeah.
oh.
what did it just happen? Like, were you making tea or something, and then all like?
No, I was okay. Somebody has my scale. Okay. And so
So
I've
you
been,
had a so it was a psychedelic trip, is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Right,
Somebody has my
gotcha,
scale.
gotcha.
That says it all right there. And it's not that person wasn't with you that day, where
She did a hero's dose.
heroic doses. Sorry,
And next thing you know, 2 minutes later, I'm like, oh hell, you better go lay your ass down. And it's so fast. And that was like the deepest I've ever gone. So it was perfect. It happened perfectly. It happened the way it was supposed to. So
yeah.
Yeah.
wrote it out.
Did you have after longing for it, like you were missing it or looking for it?
No, no. It's just when I finally came down, it's just gravity. The gravity really sucked. It was so heavy. No, it was good. It was a good experience because I had one shortly before that where I let go of a lot of stuff. That was a totally different experience than this
So,
one.
so, so you recognize it was experience, like you didn't felt after like something happened to you and then like missing of it, and this is like wrong now. You didn't had that.
No, it didn't feel wrong. It just felt like no different than, eating a bowl of telling you about my breakfast or something.
Yeah.
Just another story, but it was a fun story. You know, it was
Yeah.
nice. It was like the Big Bang when I was being pulled apart. It was great.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good. I kind of want to go deeper now.
Yeah, yeah. And now you know it's not scary. I guess that will allows your nervous system to take you a little bit further. Yeah.
Exactly how much, just a little bit more. I think I can go a little deeper. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's what we do. I think we expand so much and then we seem to sort of contract back a bit, but we never go as far, we never contract as tight as we was previously. And it's kind of like a gradual thing. It can happen instantly, can't it? But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, when I was 13, I mean, I thought, everything was like a dream anyway. I just did until I announced it. And then my mother had me committed. So, then life just, went on. The first
Yeah.
took me, they told her as far as they knew, I was right. She took me somewhere else. They liked her insurance, I guess.
Oh
Mm.
my
Yeah.
God, for real?
Yeah, for real. But it was good. My shrink was great. She was awesome. And in fact, she told my mother needed help. And that's when I ended up living in a foster home and then moved into children's home. So,
Wow.
yeah. So, yeah, life was weird.
Yeah, so you never, so when you knew you had that knowing, that life's or dream already, you didn't get it conditioned out of you by,
Well,
yeah, it sounds like,
life conditioned it out of me in a sense because life took over. I mean,
yeah.
I was pregnant at 15 and, you know,
Wow.
life just, happened. I had to just deal with life. So I didn't really
Yeah.
worry about it being a dream or not being a dream or none of that. I do
Yeah.
that.
You get so sucked
So
into the stories, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
how was it expressed that you felt like life is a dream? What do you mean by that? Like what make your mother say something is wrong here?
Well, me and her never really talked anyway. Like we just never bonded, and she was mad at me for something. I don't remember what. She was just mad at me all the time. So I'm like, well, I just said it just doesn't matter. Don't take it so serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a dream, and I thought everybody knew that. I
Yeah.
didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't
It's
know.
obvious.
Not so years later, when I see the non-duality people, I'm like, hey, they're making sense to me.
Yeah.
It's like,
It
oh,
does
where's
make
my
sense.
tribe? I found my tribe.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
It's nice to speak in the same language. You don't have to make too much effort to explain anything. It's just like so obvious. So we just like just
Yeah.
communicate this way, you
Yeah,
know?
that's exactly what it's like, isn't it? It's like you talk in a different language. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Others will look at you like
What
you're
are
like,
they on about?
The hell.
I think
Mm.
this whole knowing, like without a doubt, uh, however that can be known, but that it really is just a dream. I mean, and it's not even that because we can't put a word to it, but the dream is the best thing because it's the biggest clue in the picture, right? Because we have dreams at night, and in the dream they come out of nowhere for no reason, and there's no material to it, but it feels very real, and it's all one because it's all coming from there's nothing in the dream that's not one of the dream, and then it's poof,
Yeah.
it's gone. So that's a great metaphor analogy for it. But the whole dream thing, I think, is even even non non non-dual people or I think that is still uh, felt and seen in some cases with some people, right? It's like what I'm trying to say in a very convoluted way is that you don't have to be into or know or understand or vibe with the non-dual version.
No, some people, I think everybody knows this on some level.
It's
It's
a
just how
Yeah.
it's a
conscious
part
it
of
is
it.
or not, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
everyone
it's not
knows.
that's not real and it doesn't really matter. But a lot of people in most of the world, society, family, culture, religion, it makes it very real. It's very real. So this is very threatening to it and insulting almost, where it's
Mm,
like, God, it's just the complete opposite. It's so freeing and so you don't have to
yeah.
worry, you don't have to do anything. It's just fucking a dream. But
Yeah, because they're living in that's like living in the imagination, isn't it? Like the memories, and you're having to keep it all together.
yeah,
When all that
yeah.
dream drops, and you're just in the aliveness of what is. You haven't got to keep anything together. You're not trying to steer it. You're not trying to control it no more. It's
No, and and some characters and situations might have a preference or a desire to experience something or to play with something or to have something in the dream. But with the awareness of that, it already makes it so much lighter and so much more playful, even.
Mm.
And also like not attached to it. Like, fuck, if it happens, great. If it doesn't happen, fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Like what is happening is your dream and it's perfect.
No more needing certain outcomes. You don't need it to go any way no more. It can
Yeah,
just be what it already is.
Yeah.
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 freedom. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the relief.
Yeah. But in that you can still, I mean, I can still observe my mind wanting to go. It's still there, wanting to know, but it just
Yeah.
doesn't get fed like it doesn't get that same attention. It's just being watched now. But there is still an energetic pull to want to
Yeah,
interpretate reality and go into fantasies and it's just
absolutely.
like,
And that's
oh,
all
hang
part
on
of
a
it.
minute, come on, get back here.
Absolutely. And that's all part of it too. And it's like
Yeah.
it
It's
doesn't
like an unruly kid that's still not quite, come on, get back here, it's better here.
it's nap time. You know how much we hated nap time in kindergarten? Gosh, now all those things like nap time and having to eat at this time and now it's like, gosh, those things you crave. Like, why don't we have nap time when you gotta go to work or something? Okay, everybody nap time. Okay, everybody lunchtime. Make sure you
Yeah.
take a full
It
hour
keeps
and
the
get
story going, the order. the story likes the segments, and it keeps it more real because it's very comfortable when it's structured in a certain way. So it's like it's like a print, like imprint. Every moment when it's lived like a reality, this dream, it's like every moment like try to print it like it's real, it's real, it's real. And then when this is dissolving, in a way you see it how it works, this is why it feels like a dream, more dreamish, because it's more like fluffy, it's more like nothing, it's like holds
Ephemeral.
anymore, like
Yeah, yeah,
it's this is why the only thing I can say it's a dream, because in the dream you are there, but there you're not really physically there.
yeah, yeah,
It feels real, but things happening, but there is no imprint on that, nothing printed. And it feels more when you're in a wicked dream, it feels now more and more like that. It's more like
Yeah,
airy, and it's
heavier.
evaporating very fast. Like the memory doesn't hold anymore. It doesn't need to hold to survive, what's
Yeah.
happening. So it just
yeah.
like naturally everything like doesn't stay here anymore. So it's
That
just like,
the memory is the safety mechanism, isn't it? That
yeah,
it's that safety
you don't need
mechanism
it
is just
anymore.
dissolving.
There is
That-
memory. It's
Mhm.
beautiful, like to do things, but it doesn't hold all the structure, all what happened,
Yeah.
all this. It's like it's
And
Yeah.
not
that
there.
uses a lot of energy when you're trying to keep all that
Oh
together. That's
yeah.
Yeah,
where
it's
that's why
really heavy,
you feel
man.
drained.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's why it's like the more this dissolving and emptying, you get lighter and lighter, and you just like twinkle toes sometimes. But then other times it's vroom.
yeah,
You
Yeah.
don't need to buy these expensive moisturizing creams, against like the
yeah.
wrinkles. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
saving you money, energy, and money.
Totally,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, but the energy that you're saving from keeping all that shit together is going back. Is that it like regenerates you anyway. So you don't need the bloody wrinkle cream no more.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's a perfect anti-aging,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
whatever
It's
it
like
is.
life back, isn't it? It's like going out the artificial where it feels a bit dead, isn't it?
Yeah,
Into what's really here, aliveness. Yeah. Living in the memories and the constructs feels quite dead. Yeah.
yeah. Fixed.
It's always in safety. In the memory is just
Yeah.
to be safe, it's to prevent things, and then it's prediction. Okay, preventing, prediction, it's very, very rigid. And then when this is seen, that it's working this way, I say, oh, it's just a mechanism. And then, okay, I know it's working, but I don't have to use it in a way.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't have to go with it.
And
So
that,
even if I say I don't have to go with it, I don't know who is the one that's saying don't have to go with it. It's like you have a seeming choice that you see, but I don't know what is seeing and who is seeing what. But somehow it feels like it's like we talked about this candy store, that you have all this option in this space, you have all these options. So even if imagination become like the best thing ever, that imagination was so scary here because it was used as something
yes,
that to have it feed the
Worry.
fear.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
now imagination is like, I can go with it now. I can walk on like I will imagine myself on the cloud, jumping here, jumping there, and it's so vivid, and I'm just enjoying, I just let it go. Like, just far, and it's so amusing. Imagination become beautiful, and imagination here was the enemy. It was keeping all the
Yeah.
fears, all the what can happen, and all together with memory. Imagination with memory, when it's like with fear,
hmm
it's horrible.
I
So
I used to have a lot of fear. Like, I mean, the other day, I had an incident with my oxygen. Like, it quit working, and I'm watching myself. I'm calling the oxygen people, getting them out here to do, what they got to do. And but the whole thing, it wasn't scary. Like, I couldn't breathe, but I'm like watching this, and I almost found it comedic. I'm sure the oxygen guy, he's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, it's still not working, but I had the wrong tube. Well, he was working on the thing, but it was amazing because I wasn't the fear was no longer there. Like
Wow.
it's
yeah.
No
just
more panic. Yeah.
it's light. It's lighter. It's
Mhm.
That's a great place to be. Yeah. With your own life, not being able to breathe like that. Most people, even non-dual, even people that are saying they're non-dual would panic there, wouldn't they?
It was weird. There was no panic. It was just, I'm sure I was sitting there just probably laughing, actually. I don't remember laughing. I just knew, I thought, well, this is funny. Here I am. I'm just going to die right here next to the machine, but do I even really die? I mean, who knows? It was just, it was funny.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Great. That's great.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
relief.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Like you were saying, Hadar, about the imagination being your enemy when it's trapped in the fear, it creates all these scenarios. I mean, and it's interesting enough, it's like projecting from past traumas into future traumas, you know, and then trying to control it so it doesn't become that
Yeah.
rigidity, that fear, that stress. It causes severe stress in the mind and body,
The
which
system, yeah.
which is not safe, right? So the whole reason we do this is for the illusion of safety, and then we're creating more unsafe conditions for our well-being, actually, and
Yeah.
in the whole picture. So this kind of letting go from the outside and being like footloose and
It's
fancy
like taking
free.
the barriers off, the
Yeah,
guarded barriers that we've put on one
like
by
letting go
one.
is and like the non-aging, right? Because all of a sudden the stress is gone, the freedom, the humor comes
Yeah.
in, like laughing, all that is good for the body and the mind. And then as it can be seen from the outside, especially by people who know you well, used to know you as that person, like, oh fuck, she's lost her shit, you know, like she, you know, like the person's crazy, they're unreliable, like, you know, don't let them raise a child by all means, you know, that kind of thing, right? When it's actually the complete opposite, right? So I've learned to just kind of like just let it be. And I'm speaking out loud because I've had to just come back from a big trip with a lot of family all the time and all kinds of family things and things coming up on every level imaginable, where I've like, oh, been tested in a way I didn't see it. I don't that's the only word I can come up with. I don't feel like anybody's testing me, but it's like almost like my own um push nudge by the universe to go, come on, how are you going to deal with this? How are you going to be in this? How are
Mm.
you going to feel about this? You know, come on, you can do this. And then really coming to this place of like seeing everybody's just doing their thing. There is no right way or wrong way to do it. Just because you might have the secret sauce, you can't pour that
You
shit.
don't need to be telling everyone you've got the
Yeah.
secret
And
sauce
in
no
fact, if you
more.
pour your
Yeah.
awesome magic secret sauce on somebody's burger without them wanting you, they're gonna fucking punch you in the face, and as they should, right? So that was my lesson. Like,
Yeah.
and just to be a
Just let it
service
be.
however I can to in the moment in the situation.
I
And it was
guess we just become more normal again, don't we?
also actually, yeah.
Lots of
Yeah.
biting my tongue, try not to say something when I want to, when
Yeah,
they're about whatever, I'm just bite the tongue because it doesn't matter. Let them.
exactly.
It's a part of the show, let it be the way it be,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful the way it is, even if it's not so beautiful at the moment. And
Yeah,
but there is this bodily feeling that it is what it is. It's bodily. It's not here. Here, it's almost it got convinced in a way to let it go. The controller stopped controlling. Like he understood that it's not important. It's not really necessary. So there is the body feeling of easiness. It's fine. It is what it is, and you don't have to fight. And fighting can happen, if you. But there is just like this easiness of what's going on, and this beautiful trust of how things are unfolding, and the way they turn to be, and even situation that it seems to be like catastrophic. They are perfect the way they are. It needs this,
Yeah.
this this change and,
Expressive.
and, and
It maybe
transformation
needs to be
and
expressed that way. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I always go back to the image of the sea, the way the sea moves. It's so much for me example of life, the quietness and then
Especially, yeah, when the
the
waves come
ocean, the
crashing
way,
up against the rocks and
the energy that comes
and
out
then
of
just go
it.
back right into the ocean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
oh my God, this is so cool. I so every river leads to the sea, right? Am I as far as the earth works, right? Every
Yeah,
river,
I guess you can get lost in some whirlpools along the way.
right? Yeah, yeah. But every river on it. So
Yeah.
my metaphor for us here and is we have been in the river, right? And the rivers always flow and everything. And I feel like now we dumped into the ocean, and now it's like, and this is just a metaphor and words, blah blah blah. But so once you're the ocean, that's it. You can never go back to being a river. And the ocean is that
Mm.
knowingness, that
It's
being.
not even like we've been in it. It's like we was the river. We are the river.
The ocean
And
is
the
the
ocean.
river, right? That's so
Yeah, we are that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
I
right.
Yeah.
just feel like movement, it's just it's the movement. It's like
Yeah.
if you have
Yeah.
the body, it's just like movement. It can be very light and can be transparent. Like you become all the material, like all the light and the movement of the water. It's changing like forms and texture, and it's almost going through you, and you're going through that, and
Mm.
yeah, it's
And
beautiful.
yet the depth of the ocean is still, I mean, it's not still, but it's like it's not that kind of rapidness, right? But
Yeah.
isn't the depth of the ocean like the depth of the ocean? Isn't that what
Yeah.
is like
And he go
earthquake
very deep
stuff?
inside, very, very dark. He go with the dark, but there even that, it's not like taking you. You go with it and you just
Yeah.
plunge inside and then boom, going back up, you know? And it's not scary, like Wendy said, it's just fun. It's become playful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the relief. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a huge relief, isn't it? Yeah.
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 It's like life starts playing with you. I mean, it's all over the place.
You're the toy.
That's what we said earlier. Like, it's really got a sense of humor. It's like, well, that's you.
I like it,
You've really got a sense of humor.
I see you life. I see what you're doing.
Wink,
Because
wink.
it's constant, it's constantly playing with you.
Yeah. 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 It's beautiful.
Yes.
Wow, it's so much nicer to live this way rather than feeling like life is against you and it's a battle.
Mhm.
No, it's playing with you, it's having fun. It changes everything. Yeah.
It is.
Totally.
It's got quite the sense of humor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in the situation or of trauma or something serious happening, like it doesn't go away. That's what I've noticed. Like, even when it's come close to home, like something with my child or something, it's still just not, doesn't have that realness, or I mean that doesn't.
Yeah, that same panic. I remember years ago actually that my mother-in-law, she would say if something had happened to one of the kids, like they'd fell over and bumped their heads or something like that. I was never one of these people that panicked anyway. I'd
Yeah,
just really calmly get up and do what needed to be done. And
Yeah.
they would be like, and then after the event, they'd look at me and they go, "Why didn't you panic, Donna?" But they used to interpret that as I didn't care.
Yeah, the
I'm like,
same
wait
here.
a minute,
The
just
same
because I
here.
didn't freak out like
Yeah.
you,
yeah,
doesn't mean I don't care. I said, how far did the freaking out get you? How many mess ups did you make because you were freaking out? You didn't
right,
have no awareness, or do you know what I mean? Is that just because I'm not freaking out or panicking doesn't mean I don't care. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's how they would look at it, as oh, she don't care.
Freaking out can happen though. I do
Yeah,
freak out.
freaking out's fine. There's nothing wrong with
but
it. But
but
yeah, it's just
Wendy,
how it was funny how they perceived me not
yeah.
freaking out as wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my brother when my mom died, our mom died, he was a mess, like outwardly and freaking out all the time, crying all the time. And I was like, I mean, not that he wasn't handling shit, but I had my own way of being with that. And at
Mm,
one point he just snapped at me. He said, "What about you, you fucking cold bitch? You haven't cried one tear over mom." I'm like,
Yeah.
really? And then I didn't get angry or take it personal. I realized that was his, you know,
venting. Yeah.
yeah, and pain. But
It's
Wendy,
pain.
when you said something about there is freaking out, um, I was curious if as you're freaking out, if you're aware of like, oh my God, look at me freaking out, have fun, or if that comes after or not at all.
Sometimes during, sometimes immediately right after. And I'm just like, frick. Yeah.
And then you can laugh at it. You just laugh at it. It's, oh,
Yeah,
I was forgetting. No, it's so light.
Head,
it gets less sticky.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where it stops instead of making it even bigger, you know? And
Yeah.
Right.
so
You're
that's,
not reliving and rehashing, like, oh, I should have done this,
yeah.
I should have. No.
Or I can be heavy with someone, you know. I will be heavy with someone, and I just after a while, after like 5 minutes, I just remember the conversation. I will just like laugh and say, "Oh my God, I was just heavy like that." It's like, forgive me, but it's like it's so funny.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
Because
just observing your own conditioning play out, isn't it? It's funny because you're like watching your body, well, it's not even your, but just this body do things and react and respond, and you're like,
yeah.
I know. Yeah, that's wild. You know how you were saying earlier, Donna, something about when we like sometimes you feel like you're being like your mom or something.
yeah, that feeling where
Like
where
you're
you
acting
can almost feel like the energy is in you when you feel like that person. So I get that a lot with
with
people.
people or just your mom.
No, so that was how I could try and describe it to someone because a lot of people have experienced that, but now I'm finding they haven't. But I get it, say like with close friends. Like for instance, I worked with this girl and for a while and we became really close. And she would borrow money off me and things. And then she went to a different job and she always paid me back, but this one time she never paid me back. And we didn't talk for about a year. And then I was just driving in my car. Then all of a sudden I felt her and I could hear her because she has an accent and I could hear her voice in my head. And I felt her energy. I described her energy as like it's snaky, but it's really sexy,
Hmm.
snaky vibe, not in a bad way, in a really good, sexy way. She's got this whole vibe about her. And I felt like that all of a sudden. And in my head, she was saying, I'm really sorry, Donna, that I didn't send you that £40 back. It's not personal, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, don't worry about it. I responded back to her in my head. I was like, don't worry about it. It's fine. And we had this whole conversation. And I says, oh, your energy feels really nice. And she's like, well, you can tap into my energy at any time you want. And I was like, thank you. And then this was all happening within me. And then the next day, I get a notification from my bank that she sent that money back that she owed
Funny.
me. And I was like, what the
So
hell?
cool. Love it.
That because I was questioning it. It's like, what the hell? Am I going mad here? This is years ago. I was like, am I going mad here? Did that really happen? It felt so real, but did I just make that all up? But the very fact that the next day that she sent that money back was kind of like confirmation that was a real
Yeah.
direct experience. And she was in me and I was in her. So that's what I was trying to say. I feel people. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know why we was talking about that earlier, weren't we? But yeah, it's
This
like I
goes behind.
feel.
This comes to the idea that to the notion that actually time, space, distance
It's
uh,
not real.
they exist and they don't exist in a way.
Yeah.
So it can exist, of course, as material space that we can see it, and then there is another form of there's no time, space, and distance. So this is why
Mm.
this
It was
this kind
like
of
putting on a
experience can
costume.
happen.
Yeah, it was like putting on a
Yeah.
costume and knowing what it was like to
No.
feel like her. And I've had this with so many people, and it becomes that's what I was saying. It's like we're just falling in love with ourselves through other people. And then it's almost like, I don't know, this is melting, like you become them. You can become them. And it's like you're not even sure who am I and who are they? And it's whoa.
For me, it was very overwhelming all the years because it was too much. It's there is a sensitivity, so it become all the voices of everybody, all the energies of everybody, and I was in one moment saying, where is my voice? I mean, where is me inside? And it was very scary because you never knew what's where to from what side to see it, you know? So
Yeah.
you just get scared from what point of view I can see things because you become the person that sees,
Everywhere, all at
yeah, you
once,
become
too
the enemy
much.
of your, like the enemy and the victim in the same
Yeah.
time. So it's like, "Ugh, what I'm doing with that, you know?
Sorry, Wendy, what did you say?
Totally drain you. There's certain energies
Yeah.
They they just wear me out. I can't do it. And I know
Yeah.
the drama, it's too much drama. Solitude. Give me some solitude.
Yeah, we definitely can't do drama these days.
No, none. I mean, even like my granddaughter, who's just my best buddy,
Right.
even I've been needing a little space from her too. And
Sure.
I find that strange, but I've been needing it. And now she's going to make me a great grandmother.
Oh my
Mm.
Oh,
goodness. Wow.
congratulations.
Wow.
Tonight it's going to be a little boy. Great.
Nice.
Oh, yay.
Time is weird. Time is weird.
It's so weird.
It is.
Yeah.
It's not even real, but we construct it, we create it. So then then it gets weird because we're playing with something that's not real. So of course it can get weird.
Yeah. It's
But
so strange. I can miss days and
yeah,
it's crazy.
this energy thing, it's like sometimes it's not even about the drama. Sometimes you just feel somebody or
Yeah.
and you're like, ugh, you know.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed lately is like even like it's been happening to me lately is even with people that I know and like the energy can shift where I'm like, oh, I'm so happy to be with you right now. And I'm not saying anybody specific, but and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I gotta go take a walk. What just happened? And I'm sure it happens with me too, right? It's like, how is this? Who's in control of this fucking robot? Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny how it can flip so fast. It can change from one kind of relationship to another kind of relationship. Like, oh yeah, it's almost like you outgrow and you need to move on, so it gets a bit icky or something. Then they start to drain because there's no more expansion there, you see.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
I have that with myself
Mhm.
sometimes. Like, I'll get dressed, I'll look in the mirror, I'll finish up, and I feel like a certain woman, certain person, and then the energy within me and the thoughts in my head are flowing with that. And then I'll have an interaction with somebody and like you're that's not who you were just now. What? And I can't control it. I'm like, no, I want to speak and speak in the manner and the tone and in the rhythm and the words that person I just saw in the mirror would speak. This is like somebody. And sometimes I feel the same when I see myself back in a video or even in a picture. I'm like, that's not who I am. What's going
I guess this is the way actors are tapping into characters. This is
on?
what
Oh
they do.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
just tapping inside a character,
yeah.
mind, behavior, and everything, and they become the character.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they still can't lose. They still can't lose the essence of who that character is.
No, exactly,
And
exactly.
that's what
Thank
this.
God for that.
That's what this
Then
is.
you're crazy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
So and that's why certain actors are better than others. No, I'm just kidding. So are cast for certain roles and are perfect in
Yeah,
that and whatever. But for myself, the thing that's come from that is just to like I sometimes I don't even look in the mirror anymore. Like I just don't even care because it's gonna be like it can be a disappointment almost like God damn it, you gotta practice your role better. So now it's like whatever comes out, and I may or may not have an opinion about it. Doesn't matter.
I
Yeah. I
actually
think, oh,
forget. Sorry, I
go on.
actually forget to look at the mirror now because
That's good.
it gets so much not important. Like so, I just sometimes I say, "Oh, I didn't look. I don't. I didn't see if I didn't even put, going to work and just a little bit to fix my face or something." So it's funny. It becomes so
Yeah.
I go
not
through
important.
phases. I go through phases with that. Other sometimes I'm not even bothered getting like I don't care what I've got on, no makeup, no hair for months, months and months. And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
feel like being
expressing
pretty.
differently
Yeah,
now and I'll be good
yeah,
through it. Yeah, but it's
exactly.
nice to not care. At least we're not trying to be anything for anyone anymore because we
Yeah,
don't feel good enough or we need to fit in or yeah, there's not that's gone. It's just like, okay, no, I'm expressing because I just want to express now. I like expressing
exactly.
with different outfits, different music, different makeup and things and
Yeah,
hairstyles. But then
it's
there's no
become
need for that neither.
it's become artistic expression. It's not a
Yeah,
expression
yeah,
like who I am. It just become fun and like one moment you will find yourself trying to be really like dress up like very updated and everything and trying everything and being very cocky, and at other time like just forgetting everything. But it's like a play now, it's just like
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly that, like putting on your costume for the scene, and the
Yeah.
scene might just be like roaming around the house. Like sometimes I bought this nice little pajamas, like little straps with little shorts, and I've been wearing that for like 3 days straight. I bought that in Holland, like spent some nice money on a nice thing. I'm like, oh, nobody's gonna see it. I'm gonna wear it to bed, whatever. I'm like, I don't care. And I've been literally wearing that for days. And then when I have to present, like I was gonna say my brother, my son has friends over or something. Like, okay, then I have the go-to black shirt with little jean shorts. I don't have to think about it. It's always like right next to my bed on the floor. I'm like, okay, which do I put on today? Okay, that one. And then I'll stay in it all day unless something happens that I get to get dressed up for. Because I
But,
do.
what it is, no matter what outfit we put on, no matter what makeup
It
or
looks
how we do our
fantastic.
yeah, well, but the authenticity is now shining through because we're not
Yeah.
trying to be somebody. We're just playing now. So there's that feeling. You can feel when people are being real or they're playing a character. You can feel that, can't you? I can. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's not like some of them are doing it on purpose because they're either uncomfortable or they feel insecure or whatever. Some people are doing it without even knowing it.
Yeah.
Really. And
Yeah, they're trying to create an image. It's also a protection mechanism.
Yeah.
Creating an image, I will be this way and I will walk this way, that I will have certain reaction to the world. The world will look at me and I will project that, and then I will get certain result of that. This is kind of like the
yeah,
Yeah.
hunter, me,
that's
the
the
hunter
that's the one,
working.
and then the other one is the that is just being swept by it, and
Yeah.
you can feel how they're contorting and shaping to the situation and to the role, and like uh but they're not.
Shapeshifters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
shapeshifter
not
is
even
good.
aware of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, and all of it is just like fantastic. Like we're all in this circus together. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Although I guess when you get into some more intimate relationships in the sense that they're in your life daily or a lot, those things can become like a problem at times, or you might wish you were different, or like, oh, but I fucking love that about you, that kind of. And then that's also just what's
Yeah.
part of the circus, which is fine. And that's surrendering to having to change it or fix it or wanting it to be one way or the other. That's gone, and that also brings a deeper level of peace for me anyway. Yeah.
I can relate to that. I mean, because I used to hate to be on the camera. I wouldn't
Oh, you're so beautiful.
4 months ago. I'd have been like,
Yeah.
oh no,
Really?
no, no thanks, appreciate it, but
Yeah. Same. I
now,
never used to like phone calls, video calls. I couldn't do any of this. None of this. I was so
yeah,
no. Now it's just like whatever.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Anyway, Wendy, I really love your passion. This is why the first thing I noticed when I saw you some Zoom meetings and the way you expressed on Facebook. I love the directness and the passion you have, and
Well,
it's just beautiful.
that took a while because I used to just put a picture up. I didn't want to be seen. I just,
You can feel the enjoyment, and this is it's echoing very nicely, very beautiful.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Ladies resonated. I really love that last video. That's like,
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
girls, just hearing their
Mm.
Yes.
and how
What
simple,
was,
how simple you make it without all the, construct bullshit.
Without having to talk a certain way, would just whatever.
awesome.
Yeah.
What was that called? Three ladies in a candy store or
In the
something?
in the candy
Yeah.
store. I
All
love
right.
the title.
If
Yeah.
I post that one, I'm gonna put four ladies in the candy store.
Yeah.
Which I will put it on my YouTube channel unless
Or
anything.
four ladies on a playground.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we moved out of the candy store now. We're taking the candy to the playground.
Pushing each other higher on the swing.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I think this is a good point, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have absolutely adored sharing this Saturday morning with you ladies. It's now after 12:15 for me, so what a way to start the weekend.
It's 8:15 here. Whereabouts are you, Wendy, again?
I'm in southern Louisiana.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I love your accent, by the way.
Yeah, you
I
can
love
hear
that
it.
accent.
Well, I'm originally from Minnesota, so they tell me I have an accent down here. They say I'm
Okay.
in a Cajun, but I don't sound like a Cajun. That's for sure.
Minnesota.
It is 2:16 here.
Oh, you're 2
Okay.
hours ahead.
Here it's 9 p.m., 9:15 p.m. So
Yeah.
almost
An hour
bedtime.
ahead.
So,
Yeah.
Wendy, Donna, and Hadar, you are in the future for me. Tell me what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
I think we should have a get together.
We're time travelers.
Yeah, I'll tell you
And
about
with
the
your
past.
background, yeah, in your background, we are, with your special background, we are really time
I
travelers.
need me a background like
Yeah.
this. I need to get one like this.
Ask AI to do it.
Yeah.
I will. I will.
All right. Love
All
you.
right.
Love you, ladies.
Mwah.
We'll do
Lovely.
Have
this
a lovely
again.
evening or morning or
Bye.
afternoon.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Mhm.